Preston kicking towards a Stoke Cold Brew Coffee end. Doyle deals with his first little test, and Jefferson then's helping her on, looking for Frokier, who doesn't get any real impact on it. Moore can't get to it, but Doyle puts another ball up to the halfway line, and a Fire heads it clear. Wrexham looking to break down the left, but no chance of Broadhead getting there and causing any problems. There's an opportunity. There's now Arms. That's a great ball in now. Divine edge of the area. Great defending that. And Okonkwo out bravely saves.
Yeah, really nice play by Preston. Really nice ball inside to that space in behind from Alfie Devine, and they work it really nicely just off those 1-2s. And it is Ryan Longman just tucks in. That's what he has to do in that position when those middle three defenders step up. And he does ever so well to just make sure that shot can't be let off easily.
Broadhead looks to play a killer ball over Windass, and Fire does well, but Longman gets the loose ball. Now Moore wants it at the far post. Windass obliges, but Everson gets up, takes it well, just too close to the keeper.
He just lays it off to his teammate in loads of space.
That's a super ball by Doyle. Moore left side of the box now, pulls it back, takes a deflection, falls kindly, and it's drilled on target. Great save by Everson. Moore drills it, a double save, and the ricochet is kind, it bounces back, but it was Broadhead then Moore, both drilling shots in.
Well, two brilliant strikes. The first one though from Broadhead is beautiful, the way he just has eyes on the ball all the way. Just has a funny little bounce on it, so you think it's just, is it going to sit up for him? Well, it's beautiful technique. The only problem is it just doesn't go either side of Iverson, who just keeps his eyes on it all the way as well.
And now here is Small with the Fire going ahead of him, but it's all very crowded over there. Small is teasing Longman, who sticks tight to him. Small does brilliantly to whip it in the near post, and Okonkwo did well to read that. There was no angle to put a cross in like that, but he did, and he nearly caused a problem. But one throw by Okonkwo. Broadhead now 2 against 2. Broadhead running at his man, Moore in support. Broadhead will hit this surely. Edge of the box, right footed. Oh, he's put it wide. Everybody was up. He did brilliantly, and then he didn't hit the target. Okonkwo with a fabulous throw. He comes out with the ball. Jefferson, not happy, sinks to his knees, whether he's taken a knock. Moore brings down beautifully and beats Lindsay, works it wide, a bit behind Windass, but he's got players running ahead of him now as he breaks down the right, feeds Moore on the right flank. He's drawn Story across the back three, tries a little trick. Story sticks with him. Moore shoots a great ball in. Broadhead! Oh, that's a goal and a half! Broadhead heads it home. That goal's perfection. Moore with a little trick, digging out the ball. Broadhead does superbly to place it inside that right post, just like he tried with that shot earlier.
Started right at the other end of the pitch. Ben Sheaf winning a duel, and you almost think it's the wrong way round. Broadhead flicks on the initial header up to Kiefer Moore. He gets down that line, like you say, little shuffle, just finds that bit of room. He's already had a scan to see if those runners have made it into that box. Well, they certainly have. Lands right on Nathan Broadhead's head, and he makes no mistake.
Pass to Sheaf, who does brilliantly to bring it down and find James. Now to Windass running in behind. He feeds it into the space Windass creates. Broadhead now 3 on 3. Broadhead switches nicely. Smith will hit this, left footed, and the keeper gets down well to push him behind for the corner, driving it in the near post.
First time Wrexham get a hold of the ball, and they do actually really well to start it off, because like you say, it's not the best little ball into Sheaf, just a little scorpion to control it. Has to keep a hold of it in there. But they do really well to break away. Nathan Broadhead just finds that gap.
They shift it across in their own half. Wrexham working hard, and Thomason tackles Valentine. Drives forwards, only Smith ahead of him. Gets in the box on his left foot, tight angle, pulls it back, and Smith is there! It's the post! Oh my goodness me, what a chance. Such an odd end. Thomason lost his footing, managed to somehow squeeze it in. Smith looked certain to score, but I think the ball was floating for so long, he lost his balance. Oh my word, what a chance. Matty James, good little ball to Broadhead. He's got Thomason outside him. Inside to Dobson now, 25 yards out. Plays the killer ball. Rathbone! Rathbone! That's brilliant! What a lovely pass after a lovely move. Dobson, perfect. Rathbone one-on-one with a perfect first-time finish. The super sub strikes again. And wow-wee, that was a great goal.
Well, they're patient, aren't they, Wrexham? They don't force anything. They just wait for those gaps to appear. And we've said how organised Preston have been, but do those gaps appear for that chance? And does Dobson sniff it out as well as Ollie Rathbone? Does ever so well. And it just all opens up. It's a perfect little ball in. And you can hear whose name they're chanting.
He signals, left-footed, sweeps it beyond the far post, gets it nodded in. Doyle's shot is blocked as a crowd. And Wrexham are, I think, asking for a penalty, are there? As a goal kick given. But that was a great delivery by Thomason and Doyle.
Could have had two in this game. Could have been on a brace, but you can see why they're appealing for something. Just gets fired in. I think it would have been a bit harsh on Preston. Catches it well, doesn't he, Doyle? I think it's Devine who just turns his back on it. Might catch him maybe on the elbow.
Forwards, the ball works over to the left-hand side. Lewis, lovely flick by Smith. Now then, Devine, edge of the D, allowed space, scores! Wrexham just didn't close him down there, just gave him that moment, and he's got such quality. He drilled it in the bottom left corner. Concord just couldn't get down in time.
Well, it's a lovely flick by Michael Smith. It's just fired into him and he just takes all the pace out of it and lays it off so nicely, Valvey Devine. But then it's all on Devine to do the rest, isn't it? And that's why he's at a big club like Spurs, because he can produce moments like that. He just fizzes it into Arthur's bottom right corner.
So we've had the 4 added minutes now. It's what the ref decides to add on to that. As Everson drills on the edge, nothing! And that is big! Back-to-back wins for Wrexham against first Sheffield United, the side who'd won 5 out of 7, and then Preston, the side who'd only lost 1 out of 9. A 2-1 victory and an excellent performance by Wrexham.